Greetings everyone, my name is Etterville, and welcome back to my live Let's Play of Mega Man Maker. It's been about 4 weeks since the last live stream, so I'm glad to be back now. I've missed you guys, and gals, and everyone else in between and beyond. As usual, I'll be covering a combination of both Veersmith levels and levels I found online, primarily the former. If you want to see what levels are currently on the queue, here's the link. Feel free to leave. If you want me to cover one of your levels, please leave a level ID either on YouTube chat, Twitch chat, or Mixer chat. Either will do for me. Please submit no more than 2 levels at a time, by the way, as I want to get to other authors as well. And if you submit more than 1 stage at a time, I reserve the right to reorder your stages. So, I'll begin with this stage, Mega Saga Cube by Jenox74, with 6 plays and a score of 1. It's a remake of one of the earlier stages. So welcome to stream iWoomy, J9, Snivy, Sylveon, Jaden, Bumbo Fox, Gabby, all the lurkers, and anyone else who I missed. And no, Sylveon, I'm not making a sandwich for you. Welcome, GeriMan. And don't worry J9, your level will be played, I found it. It's 9th up on the queue. I don't know, Gabby. Maybe in the next decade. I'm liking this stage design a lot more than the original, which if you don't recall actually crashed my game when I got to the end. We'll probably have Mega Man Maker X first, or as it's actually called, there are actually 2 competitors for a Mega Man Maker X, or Mega Man X Maker, those being the What Am I Fighting Forge, the other one being X++. Hey Vic, welcome to the stream. Well, it was to be expected, J9. It was the most successful video game movie so far, in terms of revenue. Sure, iWoomy. Thankfully though, this level's been fixed. It's not lagging as much. Sure, iWoomy, you can suggest a fan game as long as I haven't played it yet. Fan game or ROM hack. decked me. I have played Mega Man Arena in my own time, but I never made a video because playing it online was, let's just say, very laggy and inconsistent. But now that I have a CPU mode, sure, I'll showcase it. Maybe a single episode Let's Play, but we'll see. Yeah, I checked it out. I'm a bit hesitant to... You can post the name of the channel in chat. I'm just a bit hesitant to recommend it because it mainly covers M-rated content. Or it quite prominently features M-rated content. I haven't played it yet, but Snivymaster1337 is on my to-play list. The first time I heard of it was from Snow and Pyro and Raw Mitral. Bounce Man, please get down here. And this side. Yes, J9. I'm aware of them. I've been trying to delete many of them. Please alert me when new comments of those pop up on the channel. Nope, no download for that, iWoomy. You can only play it online. And unfortunately, trying to download it, if you want to try downloading it manually, there's a problem because the way the game is set up, it's not that straightforward to download anyways. Plus it has encryption. Hey Croby. From what I understand from the Flashpoint team and fellow Flashpoint developers and curators, the problem is that Roku-chan is not set up in a straightforward fashion. It's spread out between multiple files. It's not just one flash file. Origami King is looking interesting. I'm hoping they're returning to more of a combat style of the first two games. I know we have Bug Fables to tide us over, but Color Splash and Sticker Star weren't that good. I'm not interested in Last of Us 2 or the Ghost of X. I haven't. I only really watched... For all three Paper Mario games, I only just watched playthroughs and live streams. Even then, I can tell there's a difference in quality between those three and the latter two. True, Mr. Lee. The problem wasn't inherently the consumable item system, it's just how it was implemented. Along with all the other things surrounding it, like the story, world design, etc. That way he won't just fly off the edge. Game. Did they, Jaden? If that's the case, they failed at even that. Second up is Several Areas Medium Hard by NightCurseX with 7 plays and a score of 2. To answer your question of when Paper Mario, I haven't really scheduled that yet. There's so many games I need to play that it's certainly a classic, so it is on my radar. If enough people want me to play it, sure, I'll bump it up. I may saw some streams and gameplay footage, but from what I've heard from those and other people, it's a worthy successor to the original 2 Paper Mario games. Let's do the Proto Man. Yep, Lipatio. Although, what one designer classifies as being normal hard may be different for another one. To be fair, it was more of a smaller niche anyways. Unfortunately, difficulty is subjective. Kind of subjective. As one person may find some challenges more difficult than others. As soon as possible, Buster. I will be streaming it. I mean, any of the Magma entries are very major additions, so I want to play them ASAP. I'll play it on the nearest Sunday. EG is already showing a lot of promise. In terms of scheduling, honestly, I'd prefer it to be released in at least 2 months later, but if need be, earlier, it's fine. I'm hoping to finish Cop Mario before that. Episode 0. EZ stands for Episode 0, an interquel between Magma 1 and Magma 2. What I'm most interested in seeing is the official Magma timeline, the quote-unquote official, as well as all the AUs it'll spawn. I mean, why not cover it? I don't mind covering joke fan games. The question is, will I save it for a morning stream or evening stream? I already said I'm gonna cover Granddad too. Yeah, I'll look into that more. I played through the first two worlds. Swearing and drugs, that's not too much of a problem. I already covered several games on the channel which have both of those. The politics is the one that may cause issues, but we'll see. I can always just mark the videos as being for mature audiences only. Oh, I wonder what's down there. Oh, I must have missed it. I may make an exception for that, but we'll see. There's politics and making jokes about politics. I will get back to Wildermyth, Jaden. A new update came out with a new campaign. Welcome to stream, Lumen. Ah, gotcha, Buster. I'd ask for more details in PMs, but if you're familiar enough. Because even if it's a bad game, or not that good, it still looks rather humorous, and I really want to promote the Mega engine more, the Mega Mix engine more. Welcome to stream, Voids. I'll take a look at that mod later. Oh. When I will get back to Wildermyth, Jaden, I will apply some mods to make the experience smoother. For instance, more weapons and armor. Same for One Step from Eden, which is technically not on hiatus. I just want to finish Hyper Parasite first. I'm on the second to last episode for Hyper Parasite. I just want to make sure I'm not missing any extra secret areas or the bunker. If I can unlock the bunker, or if it takes too long, then I'll just jump over to my final thoughts in the game. Unlike One Step from Eden, Hyper Parasite hasn't really fulfilled my expectations, sadly. It kinda reminds me of Bugs Must Die in that way, although the latter is less polished. This was fun. Third up is Inside the Esoteric Beast by Matz, with 42 plays and a score of 12. Oh boy, June then. Hopefully it's the end of June. Esoteric, meaning strange. Oh, it's you, Enzo. Yep, it's going to be a 15 to 16 hour extravaganza. I won't be able to complete it in one stream. I'll probably have to divide into 3 or 4 streams, plus some off-screen content. Episodes for that will be cut down into 30-45 minute ones to better fit the YouTube algorithm. We'll see about that, Buster. Are the bad levels directly in between the better levels? If that's the case, I can see why. Ah, gotcha. That's better then. I was worried they'd be in between and would get very inconsistent quality. Depends on who you ask. If you liked Mega Man Zero, sure, try it, Gunvolt. If not, well, check some playthroughs first. I wish we had a Mega Man X comic series. I didn't notice the spike there until the very last moment. As I was saying, I wish we had a Mega Man X comic series. I know we had some mangas, but I'd like to see the world explored more, similar to what Archie Comics did for the Mega Man Classic series, part of it. As I said, I will check out the Gunvolt series in the future, after a lot of other things are done. Ah, gotcha. Did you play all 3 games in the series? Azure Striker 1 and 2 and Cobin's Adventure? I gotcha. Well, this stage was interesting. Maybe not interesting, but it existed. Use BlueStacks or a similar Android emulator. Be careful when using some other ones like Nox. I suggest BlueStacks or the official x86 Android emulator from Google. I'm not sure what to say about this stage. The more interesting part were the tree split pathways, but they didn't last for long enough. Board up is Deadly Rainbow Funfair by KXI with 12 plays and a score of 1. I will eventually start covering Rockman X Dive when it comes to America, or as a global version. Right now, the international version is being covered enough by users like Shadowrock ZX. I see. How do I do this? Not by doing that. Dr. Y's nefarious traps. They will never remove in-game purchases. It's a gacha game. Account binding maybe. The game is playable, but the problem is more lag issues and latency. Okay, I see the solution. What? Thanks game for not entering my input properly. I didn't notice that it didn't actually swap. Star Wars Battlefront 2 was not a gacha game. It had microtransactions. But if a game is directly built on the microtransaction model, that seems really far-fetched for me. That makes sense, J9. Timing. Oops. I have to swap the direction. Yeah, Because I went to the wrong direction, I'm stuck here. So another quick reset. And I can't just punch it out because I need to be in the other direction. This is where if I was doing it off screen, I'd edit it out. The checkpoint's probably after that screen. Gunvolt has a different playstyle, which may not gel well with users. I know it didn't gel well with a lot of people in the past. So now I can get across. Ah, really? That's not supposed to happen. It's supposed to keep bouncing up, not backwards. Really? It worked the first few times, and now of course it doesn't work. Okay. Attempt number... whichever attempt this is. Now I can get across. Oh, whoa. Checkpoint. It was actually about 6 or 7 screens away, but I kept screwing up the challenges. Uh-oh. I'm hoping this works the way I'm intending it. Or not. What I'm trying to do is move the block to the right so I can drop the next one to the right. Like so, that's what I wanted to do. Just need to do it from the top. When it's not glitching, it's a fairly decent challenge. What happens when your tap jump gets converted? I'm gonna see what's up ahead first. Damage boost me. That's not what I'm... Oh my god. I did a tap jump there, but you know what happened. We'll get there. Again, timing. I'm always extremely wary of the timing here because of, well, you know the reason, bad experiences. still want to see if I can do this the other way by just going down here. Almost. That's what I just mistimed it. And rockets. Oh my goodness. Thank you, game, for not even accepting my weapon swap. This is what I wanted to do. There we go, that's what I wanted to do all this time, but random issues kept cropping up. Difficult stage. Also, welcome to stream, Panta. But I get what it's going for. Let's go up here. Thanks, game. I'm not sure exactly where to go. When I talk about random issues, drop button inputs, the classic. That's why for these levels I always tend to just... one issue there, I held left. I get what this stage is going for, and for the most part it's understandable. It's just difficult. Should have just jumped. What you're supposed to do is get the green platform down. Now I see that. Or not. I need to do something on the screen, but I don't know exactly how to progress. By using an external application, iWoomy. I guess I have to go down to the left. No? I'm confused. Having a better... What I want is just a rough guide where to go to next, because that screen... I don't get it. Well, there's one other spot I could go to. Now I know what to do now. Go down over here. See the spot down here? I need to get across it. The switch is supposed to depress. Get over here. Press it that way. Keep pushing. Alright, I'll have to do it manually. That's got shoved in the wall. How I wish I had global objects. J9, it's not getting funny. I think part of the issue here is that the engine is messing up the intended behavior. It's supposed to be fun and fair, but... well, you know how it goes. I need to press the switch twice so I can get the gravity door up. And that way, I can get down here. And screw up because I actually have to go to the right side. This is a puzzle level, but the intended behavior is inconsistent, and the engine is trying its best to completely wreck the stage, and succeeding. What you're supposed to do is get down here and get the block to the right side. However, it's just faster to do this. This time, let me pay attention to what's going on. Yeah, this will take a few attempts. I'll do the downward motion. There! Okay, I need to open up the orange switch. So get down over here. Use the super adapter to cross over. That was easy. And that's it, we're at the end of the stage. If I were to cut this down in post, this would only take about 5 or 6 minutes. And don't do that. This is not Kaizo, Sylveon. What? This is just a straight up puzzle level, and the author guaranteed that this is not Kaizo. Yeah, Astro Gates can trigger Astro Drake switches. Hang on, he may have a weakness. I didn't try out the super adapter. No, of course. That's why we're putting a J9. If this was made in something like the Megamix engine, this wouldn't be as frustrating. No, iWoomy, I'm not skipping this one yet. This is simply a hard level that's brought down by other issues. And plus I'm at the end. I'll give it about 2 more minutes. Gee, thanks game. I know KXI makes levels for more experienced players, but unfortunately, just like one of the levels with the level I played about 2 episodes ago, it gets wrecked. They unfortunately get wrecked by engine peculiarities. Because otherwise, all the puzzles, once you get the hang of them, they're actually fairly straightforward. They're fairly logical solutions. I just made it look harder than they actually are. But we get how this is gonna end. I still wish that he took double damage from it. It makes the fight otherwise monotonous. The problem is, if I jump when I'm crushed, I'm stuck. Last attempt, and I'm just giving my final thoughts. Because I checked, there's nothing after this part. I'd only recommend this stage to more experienced Mega Man Maker players, and those who are persistent. Yeah, moving on to the next stage. I won't give it a thumbs down, but I won't give it a thumbs up either. It's a glitch in regards to how the gravity doors work. If you get stuck in between them, you'll rise rapidly if you decide to jump. Fifth up is Boss Idea: The Dodging Game by iWoomy, with 28 plays and a score of 3. You're up, iWoomy. I hear a firewall somewhere. Ah, there you are. It'd irk me if I ended up dying at the end. I get the idea, but I wish it was either more dangerous or lasted for a less amount of time. Alright, I'll be right back in a moment. And we're back. Sixth up is Megaman Zero Destroy Train by Oscar with 26 plays and a score of 8. Which train destruction mission? 02? Once I complete most of the good, decent, okay, and subpar Mega Man fan games and ROM hacks, I'll move on to Sonic fan games and fat hacks, with some other fandoms splashed in together. I mean, for November, I think November will be Nostalgic November, where I cover games which I quite enjoyed during my childhood. Welcome to stream, iWoomy. Midair. It's nice to be back streaming after a long time. What felt like a long time. And when I say Mega Man fan games and fan hacks, I'm also including games which aren't technically Mega Man but are inspired by it. That's why I included stuff like Ragnarok Online, or Cat-Toad Rabbids 2. Oh, that's gonna be a pain. The latter, that is. Sure, iWoomy. That's fine, iWoomy. Exercise is more important. Whoa. Yeah, I missed the tank somewhere. Now I recognize this part, sort of. I don't recognize all those enemies popping up though. Are they going to the Illusion Convention? Yep, I know this mini-boss. Unlike in Zero though, these don't respawn or go back down. Hello, easy version. I'd like to thank you, Oscar, for adding me to your watch list on Twitter. For following me on Twitter. To be honest, this was inferior to the Zero version. Seventh up is Snow and Stuff by Bumbo Fox, with 23 plays and a score of 3. Oh, by the way everyone, there'll be another Mega Man Maker stream tonight at 8 PM PDT, where I cover Heavylead's level pack. I highly advise you also check out my video, which I posted last evening, sorry about that, on Darkness and Friends level pack. It's one of the better level packs I played in recent date. Yeah, Fierce BattleBots 4. I don't leave a like, Oscar, because I don't feel they reached a certain quality threshold that I require to give an upvote. For that level, it didn't really feel like the best translation. It didn't really feel like a decent translation from Zero to the Classic series. That's why I did not vote it. You're too late, Snivy. Episode 420 has already been decided. It's going to be part 2 of Super Mega Maker collab. Well, I can change that though. Actually, you know what? I'll say 420 for the next live stream. Next week's live stream. 421 will be a different one. At least one of your levels will be there, Croby. No worries, Snivy. I've redecided. 420 will be a live stream like this one, next week. Oops, let me respawn that. If I can get the Genesis emulator working, Mega Man the Sequel Wars, I'll be doing a live Let's Try of it. Don't worry, Snivy, you have a week. Oops. What not to do there? Yeah, Mega Man The Sequel Wars. The homebrew Mega Man fan game, which we talked about on the Discord server a bit. As long as it's a Genesis emulator, yes, you can play it. It's still in development though, so only 8 bosses. I've heard that it's okay, but regardless, I'm going to cover it. First as a let's try, and then when it's done, I'll cover the full game. Nice escalation of challenges. I suppose this is the climax. I was gonna use Genesis plus GX, but the latest versions of Kega Fusion have some issues. So far, I think this is my favorite level of the episode. Oh boy. Thankfully, Protoman doesn't take double damage. Instead, I slide into it because of ice physics. I will next week, Croby. UH is looking to be interesting, and apparently GP Hornet really likes it. I don't know why they picked that title. It boggles my mind why they decided to pick that title. It's not the next Minus Infinity. I mean, the game that was closest to next Minus Infinity was CX, but we know how that turned out. It was a technical marvel, but in terms of level design and general fun, to be honest, it pales in comparison with Minus Infinity. Ice physics. I know, it's currently my favorite ROM hack. Mega Man ROM hack, that is. So if I ever do a live let's play of it, I want to practice first to give it a fair shake. I know some people here don't really like it, but I do. It was more than a tech demo. I actually liked a few aspects of it, but I just felt the design was not well put together and outright trolly at several points. Croby, did you submit your stage to me? I don't remember seeing the ID. Sure, iWoomy. Emulators are fine to use. Just download them from a trusted source. Nice challenge progression, interesting set of challenges, good introduction. Currently my favorite level of the episode. Decent work, Bumbo. That looked amazing. The environments look amazing, the character model about the same as last gen. I want to see a tech demo of a more lush environment instead of a more deserty, rocky environment. As we discussed on the server, iWoomy, you can talk about ROMs, not on the server though, because of Discord rules, but don't link to pirated content or ROMs. The ROMs are fine, but you have to acquire them in a legal fashion. It's up to you to decide how you get them. Okay, Croby. Got it. That'll be 13th up. Eighth up is Weapon Capsule Relay 54 by YouTube Social HD2, with 34 plays and a score of 8. I didn't watch the stream with Xbox conference. You know the drill by this point. I won't repeat it unless someone asks. Oh, I haven't, Snivy. I'll get the level submission and I'll cover it after Croby's level. Yeah, it's called Nintendo Direct and E3. Please remember to avoid talking about real-world politics and religion. I plan on running the stream for at least 2 hours. Riverman is 10th up, Pixelboy. Yep, Queen Monica, that's 12th up. Sorry if I didn't say where it's on the list. Have you tried Burst Chaser Cross Air Sliding, Croby? Basic Master didn't really tickle my fancy. Unfortunately, YouTube, there are several levels which have a better shot at getting honorable mention. Remember, I don't hand out the favorite level and honorable mention freely. In several episodes, I outright didn't even select an honorable mention or favorite episode. The levels weren't simply good enough. For me, that is. And sometimes I wonder if I'm being too harsh, too. That'll count, iWoomy. Oof. I'm sorry, Monica. Can we have some F's in the chat for Monica's dad? Mechanical Man did have a surprisingly wonderful OST, despite most of the game being kind of forgettable. And it isn't even technically a fan project, it's more of a freeware title. Ninth up is Bombman's Fire Tower. Let me rephrase it. Ninth up is Bombman's Fire Tower by J9 with 13 plays and a score -5. Oh, of course. Red on red is hard on the eyes. You could have made the platforms a different color. Really? Why put this here anyways? No, my favorite ROM hack Croby is -Infinity, followed by Voyage. I know that's gonna be a bit of a controversial pick because let's just say some of my viewers don't really like -Infinity for its design, and I can understand why. It takes quite a bit of liberties with how Mega Man Classic is designed. Left. Once again, I'm sorry, Monica. I'm hearing a lot of praise for unique harassment. The only part which may cause some problems are the bosses, but we'll see. Left? Okay, go to the left. Right is a troll trap. Much better on the eyes. Next time, please distinguish the foreground from the background more. Tenth up is Riverman Orbit Panic by Pixelboy with 26 plays and a score 3. Or as our username states here, Larny Plasdeli? Sure, Oscar, I'm saving it. The Mega Man LC ROMs aren't the originals, iWoomy, but if you decide to buy the game and use the specific patcher, I think you can convert them. Exactly, Lipatio. All the red hurts our eyes. Gosh, it's been a while since I last played the last level of Orbit Panic, so I'll just grab that. Rest in peace to everyone who's recently fallen. It's still a gray area, iWoomy. Personally for me, if you buy the Legacy Collection, I won't blame you if you decide to download the ROMs online, but don't outright state that, please. It's still a legal gray area. I wish that was cleared up by the courts eventually. How, Croby? Can you go into more detail on that? Yep, iWoomy, it's up to you. In fact, for the X Legacy Collection, I honestly say to just convert the ROMs and ISOs. The X Legacy Collection wasn't the best put together. Capcom really screwed up with that one. Oh no. Yep, iWoomy. Oh, mod tool. It's more of a screw up because if I kept it moving, it'd be fine. The Zero ZX collection was fine. They fixed the problems with the emulation there by just porting the games directly over instead of just emulating them. The main problem with the X Legacy collection, for those wondering, was the input lag. That's why on Steam it has mixed reviews. Well, that's not necessarily banned. If it's a mod, then I don't really care. Just make sure to send me the mod. It's banned in the sense that you can't upload levels with that. However, if you're just making it on your personal copies and distribute the levels that way, then I have no problems. Hang on a minute. Right then. When you text edit, you're only just editing the values which are hidden in the game, but what I'm talking about is actually modifying the assets directly and completely changing their behaviors. Oh, send me back over here. I broke the screen scrolling. Could be worse, I could have warped through terrain. Let me put this another way. When you text edit, you're only text editing the levels, the level files, but when I'm talking about modifying the assets, you're directly modifying the game's EXE instead. Was worried that was gonna happen. You have to check out the hashes for that iWoomy. If the ROMs are not the same as the intended ones, no. You'll have to download the originals from online then. Cutman, what happened? Oh yeah, Jaden, those were awesome. Even the classic compilations were good as well. You can't, YouTube. Eleventh up is Space Travel 4 Part 2 Garion Normal by Lipatio with 44 plays and a score of 18. Your level's been added to the queue, GeriMan. I may or may not be able to cover it this week. Into the better spaceship we go. I like how in every successive space travel entry, the spaceship gets more elaborate, as if we're investing more money for our adventures. Same, Jaden. There are rumors that Sonic Adventure 1 will have a remake. To be honest, I kind of wish the viewer base of my channel. To be honest, I wish the viewer base of my channel was more spread out than just Mega Man. Recovered. We'll see about that, Jaden. And if not, let's see how they screw it up. I don't know what you're referring to, iWoomy, but I don't think this is the best place to discuss that. For drama like that, let's put it in the past. Oops. Aw, how cute. GeriMan and his soccer ball. Uh-oh. Someone likes pressing that button. I see. Please get back down so I can get up to you. No comment, what happened? Probably not J9. There are almost 100 games in front of it in the list. This time I'll wait so I don't get clipped. Trust me, J9, with all the free keys I'm getting as well, I'm in no need for game ideas in the near future, plus all the classic games I want to play. Not just from the NES or SNES era, but GameCube too, and Wii. Ah, screwed that up. If I timed it better, I could have done without it. Missed the last one. I don't have a Wii, J9. I mean, iWoomy. Plus, even if I did, I don't have Mario Kart. I may stream SRB2 Kart though. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, so close. Checkpoint was just there and there was none in the middle. That was my bad. Whoa. I don't get it why sometimes it doesn't work. I never had this problem in Mega Man 8. Another case where I have to get used to the different physics. Bye, Sylvian. Thank you, iWoomy. Made it after I don't know how many deaths. I made it harder on myself and, well, peculiarities. Let's do that again. Spike. Welcome back, Buster. True, that's a quick reset. In my moral opinion, I say that piracy is, well, I'll talk about it more in post, but essentially, if there's no way you can get the game in any location, or in your current location, sure, feel free. But if you can, then avoid. If you don't like the company's practices, then just don't then just don't play the game itself. I disagree with using piracy if you disagree with the company's actions. Exactly, Buster, that's how it go. If you can legitimately buy the game in your country, then don't pirate. But if you can't, well, then it's up to you. Yeah, so close. I'll do the cheese strat next. Yeah, pause, but that's usually not intended. Well, intended by level designers. That's why I didn't do it the first time, I'll do it this time. Oh boy. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Paint.net, Krita, those are some good free selections. It feels kinda cheesy using the pause strat, unless that was intended. On to the boss. A difficult stage, but fine. It didn't get as difficult as Deadly Funfair. And the boss is easy, even if you don't play as Mega Man. Probably my honorable mention episode tied with Riverman. Alright, I'll be right back in 2 or 3 minutes. And we're back. The issue iWoomy is... yeah, as she said. I already covered this level during a previous live stream, so I won't cover it again. So that means this level's next up. Before I cover it though, this has some NSF file replacements, so let me resolve them. Twelfth up is Crystalization Temple by Croby, with 62 plays and a score of 24. Go ahead. Go ahead, iWoomy. Just want to be silent for the first few seconds. Let's see. To answer your question, iWoomy, yes. The stronger the weaponry you have at your disposal, the enemy density should be stronger. I mean, enemy spam is relative. Good, so you can't get soft locked there, or get stuck there, I mean, not soft locked. Again, it also depends on which enemies you have. Like, if you send an army of 30 or 40 tellies and I don't have access to a charge shot, then yeah, it's enemy spam. But if you have access to a charge shot, sending 30 or 40 tellies at me, I don't really count as enemy spam anymore. More like an incentive or almost an outright order to use the charge shot. That too. Castlevania is one of those series I know about, but outside of playing 3 games in the series, I usually not that interested. That's why my favorites list of the game is kind of messed up. Play to completion, that is. Goodbye, not that man. This is a fun stage, although I think Bumbo Fox did these gimmicks a bit better. Nonetheless, it's still a solid, decent stage. 13th up is Muddy Spike Sewers. Even though it says it's created by Snivymaster, it was actually made by Nickelasse. And I swear I played an earlier version of this before. Many months ago. Okay, it's a collab. Thanks for the clarification. I swear I played Muddy Spike Sewers before, a very early revision. Got it. Eventually, maybe in the far future, I'll go back and finish up the last of the two games in this 16-bit trio of Castlevania entries, I mean. And redo Bloodlines with better audio quality. I'm definitely liking this stage. It's already a solid honorable mention. Probably up there with Croby as an honorable mention. For all the reasons why I like Mega Man Classic stages. In the future, I'll need to clarify my thoughts on level design. Let's just say some people are getting the wrong idea of what I think of level design in general. Yeah, this was definitely a solid level, honorable mention. Good work to you two, Nickelasse and Snivy. I still like Bumbo Fox's level slightly more, but by partial. 14th up is Occupied Wily 1 Megaman Unlimited Remake by DoctorLumen with 16 plays and a score of 2. I'll discuss my overarching thoughts on level design when I start covering Sonic fan games. And maybe when I get to DKC Returns. This is not the track I'd use for this stage. Of the 2 tracks that were used in the original version of this stage, both of them were more upbeat, more energetic. Oops. I didn't realize that wasn't actually a wall. Speed running time. And Buster's right. So far this is more of a recreation. When I say more of a recreation, I mean a functional recreation. Did the audio get desynced? Seems like for longer streams when using X264, there is a chance of it to desync. What? I wasn't even on the spikes. I didn't really have that much problems with the intro section of the stage, even in the original. Where I had problems more was with the rush jet sections coming up. Is anyone else having audio desync issues? I just want to make sure that my streaming software isn't conking out. I could pretty much apply that same suggestion to almost all the stages in Unlimited Remake. That was my main gripe with the game. There are other ways you can do Yoshiki, like forcefully refilling the rush jet. I'm pretty sure you could custom a respawner to only refill the rush jet that way. Alright, rush jet section. I'm not going to comment on how hard or not hard the game is, because that's going down a rabbit hole. and I already discussed that. It's not as difficult as the original because I can slow it down. R&R, not so much. But that's enough I'll say about that. Yeah, we can go more to hardcore of what things don't work, which work, in a future stream. Oh, you could? I wish I knew that. When I played through it, I didn't actually slow down at all. Yeah, it definitely feels easier. Ow. Yep, I did. There's actually a pretty easy way to cheese this section due to how Mega Man Maker sets up the collision. And no, I can't, there's spikes off screen. Lumen taught about that. Here comes the section out in the rain. Now I have to think of an alternate theory. Frankly, I'm surprised there aren't as many AUs in Mega Man fanfiction. I would expected a lot more of them. My bad. And frankly, the Cataclysm theory isn't even the darkest story I've played in a Mega Man fan game. See Mega Man 3D 2 for that. Whoa. You thought the ending of Project Zero was dark? See the prologue of Mega Man 3D 2 instead. Well, this is the cheesy strat, but I'll do it the fair way. Of course, to replicate the yo-yo cutter. It is an easier version of the original level for the most part, mainly because of the increased number of checkpoints, and it did feel better to play. See, I didn't hate the original version of the stage, I actually found it okay. So, I'm not sure whether to give it a thumbs up or not. For your effort, I definitely would give it a thumbs up. I'll have to mull this over. Well, it isn't Croby. Alright. I'm gonna be closing off the stream with this last level. 15th up is Mega Man 4 Voyage Drill Man level by Belayed Man X with 66 plays and a score of 30. This stage was submitted by GeriMan. Excuse me. Air conditioner, hold on. After this stage, I'll give my final thoughts and choose my favorites and honorables. Tonight, I'll be covering Heavy Elite's Level Pack Fierce Battle Boss 4. 8 PM PDT. Hang on a minute, is there a secret down there? No. It didn't fade to black, so I thought there was something of importance there. Voyage, my second favorite Mega Man ROM hack. Goodbye. From what I can recall of Voyage, this did a decent job recreating it. So out of all the 15 levels I played during this stream, my favorite level would be Bumbo Fox's Snow and Stuff, with 2 honorable mentions going to Croby's level and Snivy's level, Snivy and Nickelasse's level. So for tonight's stream, at 8 PM PDT, I will be covering Heavy Elite's level pack Fierce BattleBots 4. I hope to see some of you there. And tomorrow morning, if I can get the Genesis Simulator working, I will be covering Mega Man The Sequel Wars demo. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day, evening, or whatever time of day you're watching. Toodles!